Hey guys, kind of in emergency mode today. Well, this is my Jambolin, regular one, but what the concern is today is the yellow graft I did of this Grumichama is looking terrible now. It was pushing growth, and I was gonna leave it and just kind of see if it would push out all the way, but now it looks like it dropped its growth. I went ahead and scratched the bark, and it looks sort of green still, so I might just cut the rest of this tree off right here, and hopefully it's still alive, and then I can get it to grow out, because that's how important this graft is. So I'm gonna work on doing that and get back to you and show you what it looks like. I'm gonna verify again that this graft is still alive, at least down here, but I'm a little concerned because what happens sometimes is if you graft something on a rootstock, we'll just call this a rootstock, any growth around it or above it will continue pushing growth, and it'll forget about the graft that you put on there, unless you cut all the other growth off, at least after it takes. So all right, let me do a little cutting and then we'll get back. Alright guys, so I took off the grafting tape, and I am just checking if this is still, the scion is still green right here. I don't know if you can really tell, but it is still green. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take a chance and cut off all the top of this, and then cross my fingers. I'll check back with you again. Alright, so I'm back, and this part might be a little may not be suited for all viewers, because what I'm about to do is kind of horrifying for some Grumichama growers or plant growers in general. I'm gonna kind of like behead this and chop it all down, but I got this kind of mounted on me. I hope you're gonna be able to see this correctly, but first thing I'm gonna do is we will cut this branch. You can see that. I'm gonna cut it right about here. Okay, you can kind of see where it's healed in pretty good here, and it still looks sort of green there, but this is the part that's going to be a little horrifying. So I'm gonna, so it doesn't, well, I'm gonna grab my big cutters here, and we're gonna start cutting away at this tree. Probably would have got a decent amount of fruit next year, but purple fruit, but what we're looking for is yellow. So let's do this. I'm gonna try to root these branches. Just make sure it doesn't fall on my daggone graft. Gotta kind of leave it no choice but to grow. Wouldn't it be sad if I cut the branch off, the wrong branch off? We'll leave it no choice but to grow on that grafted portion. So these are some, I believe, failed grafts. I'll wait on these because I got a couple of grafts right here and here. I didn't really check those real good yet, but don't even know if I can cut it with this. I'm gonna try. May have to get a saw and cut that part off. But we'll cut this up here. here. There we go. So I'm gonna grab a saw and we'll cut this part off in a sec. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't as hard as cutting the cherry de Rio Grande. This wood isn't quite as hard. But there's that. Taking a big risk here. It looks sealed in okay, so I think we'll be alright. So I'm gonna check on these grafts just to make sure they're not they didn't take. There's one over here too. And then I'll just finish cutting the rest of this off. So the graft that was here is dead, so we'll just get rid of this part too. And I've got another graft here I'm going to check out. So that was a fail too, so we'll cut this one off. And I may cut off more of these. I'm not sure if I want to cut off all because it might. I want to kind of feed the roots a little bit. What I'll do is I'll just break off these buds, the growth buds here. And that way it'll still get some photosynthesis. And then once this top part grows here, then I'll just get rid of the rest of this. I think I'm pretty good now. Get rid of all this is just a weed. Might get rid of some more of these, but about ready. This one here I'll get rid of, I believe. Yep. All right, guys. Wish me luck. We'll see what happens.